Hey, what's going on, NFL fans and Atlanta Falcons fans? I know y'all saw the NFL Combine, and I know y'all saw the press conferences with both Raheem Morris and um, Terry Fontenot. What I'm gonna do, man, I'm gonna give y'all my quick thoughts on what they said about Kyle Pitts, and we've been talking about it all season. But are they really committed to Kyle Pitts, or are they just selling us dreams like they've been doing for the last 9 months? That's yet to be seen. Because I still feel like with these next 2 weeks, with the new league coming up, there will be changes. They, like he said, they can't talk about it in public, but they're talking behind closed doors. But let's start with Raheem Morris and see what he has to say about Kyle Pitts. Because honestly, I don't know what to believe at this point. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. I don't know what to believe.
Well, excuse me, say that again. Kyle Pitts started his role last year, and we already got him out there. Some of our pass downs, able to get him going on our third downs. And he's always going to have the added pressure because of how high he was drafted, right?
That's
So
true.
we want to be
That's
able to
true.
get the young man out there and be the best version of himself. And we'll always make the right decision for the Falcons, and we'll always make the right decision for us in order to get him going. So we'll have to figure those things out. And obviously, when those things happen, he's shown some spurts of greatness, and he shows some things that desire more. And we'll find a way to get the best out of him at all times. And that's our job as coaches.
You got to read between the lines that what he said. We're gonna do whatever is best for Kyle Pitts. We're gonna do whatever best for the Atlanta Falcons, and what they're gonna have to do to keep him going. And what I took from that was he's gonna be here and he's gonna produce, or he's gonna get traded and produce elsewhere. Because honestly, what has he done since his rookie season? Yeah, I know he had that horrific knee injury, but he had a whole season to bounce back from that. But as I told y'all in previous videos, I feel like he's making more business decisions with the Atlanta Falcons, mainly because he knows when he's going to get the ball. He knows 9 times out of 10 when he's not, with weapons like Bijan, Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Ray McLeod. With all these guys on the field, the ball can only go around so far. So honestly, I think with what Raheem's saying, they're going to try to get him motivated, try to get him included in the game plan just a little bit more. But there's always that outside chance that he can always get traded, that he can get traded as well. And it's true. Where he was drafted fourth overall, you're going to have those high expectations. And honestly, I fully agree with that, because when you're drafted that high, you're supposed to be a game changing player. And we know he was supposed to take over for Julio Jones, and he just hadn't fulfilled that promise. So we'll see. We'll see. Let's listen to Terry Fontenot to see what he had to say about Kyle Pitts. It sort of was the same thing that Raheem Morris said, and you can tell they were on page talking about that bullshit. But you just got to cipher through things and learn how to read through the lines. Let's take a listen to Terry Fontenot right quick.
What internally is your evaluation so far?
Yeah, look, Kyle's a really talented player. He's done some really good things, and you can see, man, you can make a highlight tape and see all the good things that he's done. And we talked about that at the end of the season. We know there's a really high expectation for him, and so where we stand at this point, where Kyle, in his mind, this offseason, I'm going to do everything I can do to make sure I'm effective and I'm helping this team win, and the same with all of us in the building. With myself and everyone in the building, just like any other player, we're pouring into our players and making sure we're doing everything we can do. Again, I said after the season that when you take a player that high, we know there's a expectation, probably an unreal expectation for all those players, but we believe that Kyle's going to put everything he can do into it to be the best player he can for us, and we're going to do the same for him.
Well, there you have it. He basically said the same thing Raheem Morris said. They pour into their players, try to put them in position to win. And honestly, I agree with that to a certain extent, because they brought in the offensive coordinator. I feel like that, could get the best out of any quarterback in the league, because even Sean McVay type offense, you saw Matthew Stafford, what he did in LA coming over from Detroit. So now you put in Kirk Cousins. He had a good start to his run in Atlanta. Now you turn over to the kid of Michael Penix. So Kyle Pitts is going to be put in position to strive, but it's up to Kyle Pitts as to what he wants to do as a player to make it to the next level, to become one of the great tight ends in NFL. If not, and they feel like they're not getting 100% out of him. 9 times out of 10, they will trade him. And you got to think about 10.8 million in cap space as well. That factors in. So if between now and the new league year and the beginning of the season, if they feel like Kyle Pitts, if they've gotten all they can get out of Kyle Pitts, and he just comes to them and says, I want to be traded, they'll do it. If not, I think he'll be here with Michael Penix. He'll be here. And honestly, I think Michael Penix can make him better because Michael Penix can make the throws that the last 4 quarterbacks couldn't. Stronger arm. I think he's hella accurate, and I think he's not scared to take those chances in the red zone. It's just up to Zach Robinson to dial up the right plays in the red zone to get Kyle Pitts the football, and I think he did that a little bit down the stretch. And they saw Kyle Pitts' strengths, and I think they can build off of that. But y'all heard both of these guys talk about Kyle Pitts. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Will he be back in 2025? Will he finish his rookie contract out in Atlanta? Will he be traded? Y'all let me know what y'all think happened with Kyle Pitts. Drop those comments in the comment box, man. Let's debate. Let's have fun. Y'all know we doing on the Sports Machine. It's your boy Antoine Smitty Smith signing off. I will holler at y'all later, man. Peace.